Niggas be mad aggressive for nothing, I say. Word. It's like 100 of us walking into the building, but they screaming, "Let's go!" Like they don't see us walking, Tony says. Shit! I didn't do this bitch's homework. I forgot. I'm about to go in the bathroom and go late so I could finish this, Gigi says, sounding annoyed as we walk into the building. Tony and I nod in acknowledgement of what she said. We hear some shouting coming from one end of the hallway toward the gym, which is to the right of the school safety desk when you first enter the school. It's too early for this shit, I say and roll my eyes. Word, Tony replies. We walk toward the end of the hall toward another staircase. We go our separate ways to our classes. See you in the circus, I say as I leave. She starts laughing. As I'm walking into the class, Prince is clowning around in the hallway. Summer, he says right before I walk into my class. I turn toward him. What's up? Yo, my cousin want to know if you got a man. Who is your cousin? He should learn to ask for himself. My cousin was the one driving this morning. He's gonna be up here after school. Okay. I sound confused. He want to talk to you. He gives me a big smile. So why he send you? I laugh and walk into the class. I sit down in my seat and I look toward the door. I feel Prince staring at me. He smirks and walks off. Thankfully, my classes were light today. The morning is flying by, and before I know it, it's time for Miss Rios. We get to the class, and as usual, the whole class is loud as shit. This is annoying for me and has to be annoying for her at this point. Tony comes in and sits at a desk closer to me instead of where she normally sits. We start talking with each other before the teacher attempts to take attendance. She still says both of our names wrong almost daily. We both answer to anything sounding remotely similar. She knows our faces, so at this point we will be fine with attendance. The boy, who is normally disruptive, walks in. Tony, this is my seat, he says. What's your seat? She doesn't even bother to look up. I wanted to talk to Summer real quick, he says. Huh? I reply with a confused tone. You did the homework. You don't even carry a notebook. How you doing homework? I ask. Can I get a piece of paper? Josh, you're crazy. The fuck? Joshua, sit down in my class, Miss Rios says. Tony, please. Tony rolls her eyes and moves her seat back to her original seat. Miss Rios called my mother. Oh, I say and nod. I give him a piece of paper and my homework to copy. You have a pen? He asks. I roll my eyes and shake my head. Miss Rios sees him copying my homework, but she doesn't intervene. She seems like one of those teachers who's really gonna care about her students. Maybe not this class because she can't get a word in, but her other classes, definitely. After class, we go to our usual spot in the hallway, but only Gigi is there. Coya and Sierra left, she says as we approach her. Oh, okay, Tony says. She is about to say something when Jules grabs her by the arm and pulls her away. Damien smiles. Hi, Vanilla and Caramel, he says to Gigi and me. I start laughing. Hi, Damien. Oh, you remember my name? Thought your kind was stuck up. Whatever that's supposed to mean. You little bright-skinned, bright-eyed creatures be having your nose in the air. Nah, not my style. Damien extends his hand and pokes my arm. Feels like a human. Doesn't talk like a bright one, though. We start laughing. I see Brielle walking by. I think she has lunch the same period as me, and she's walking to class. Hey, twin, she says as she walks by. Hey, twin. I wave fast and silly. We start laughing. There's two of you, Damien asks as he looks at Brielle. We look alike to you. Can definitely pass as sisters or cousins, but all you bright motherfuckers look alike. You could be Jules' little sister. Jules is darker than me. Still a light bulb. They come in all kind of watts. A few minutes later, Jules and Tony come back and all of us walk to the store to get something to eat. As we're standing outside the store waiting on our food, Miguel and his friends walk up. I see him and Damien exchange looks, and then his homeboy and Jules exchange looks. He doesn't say anything to me at all, just watches Damien closely. After he walks into the store, Damien shakes his head. Y'all got beef? I ask. Not even important brightness. I went to junior high with him. That's my nigga. Even less important now. I give him a confused look and Jules changes the topic. Tony senses the tension and pulls me by my arm to go check on our sandwiches in the store. Shania walked into the store. What's up? She says to Tony and me. Hey Shania. What's up? Tony says. The man behind the counter hands Shania a small brown paper bag. She peeks inside quickly. See y'all tomorrow. She leaves the store. Tony and I take our sandwiches and go back outside. Damien was gone, but Jules was still there. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Y'all could go back to the school. He walks back into the store. Tony and I start walking toward the school, and Gigi is leaning on the fence talking to some boy. She looks like she's into the conversation. She doesn't even notice us walking by, and we don't interrupt either. We get back to the school and we have to show our program to get back in the building since we left during our lunch break. Not too long after, the bell rings. It didn't even feel like we were gone that long. I wrap up half my sandwich and we start going toward our next classes. When I got to my next two classes, I had a sub, so I ate the other half of my sandwich and started on my homework. Something must be going on in the school because for my last period of the day, there was a sign on the door to go to the auditorium. I make my way toward the auditorium and I see Tony and Brielle. Brielle and I say hi. You know what's going on? I ask. No, but I signed my name for attendance and I'm going home. I'm not staying here without a teacher for this whole period. Someone else told me no one is even coming in. They had some emergency meeting and they're short staffed now. Oh shit. Yeah, so I'm going home. See you tomorrow, twin, she says. Bye, twin. Shit, I'm about to sign my name and do the same thing. You staying? Tony asked me. I know my mother or Sharif aren't home right now or shouldn't be anyway. If they are, I'll just say they dismissed us early, or I thought they dismissed us early. Whatever. It's my last period. I'm signing my name for attendance. Nah, I'm gonna sign my name and leave too. We walk into the auditorium, sign our name, and walk toward Main Street together.